Hello guys, welcome to my channel. As you know, my name is Christina and I am and live in Kiev in Ukraine. In this video I will show you the office in which I worked as a project, and it's the office of one of the largest companies in Ukraine. To be more precise, it's a holding company which includes a chain of gyms, a bank, a supermarket or grocery store, food delivery services, a network of dry cleaners and pharmacies, and of course other companies. The most popular company in this holding is a network of grocery stores, supermarkets, which is called Silpo. By the way, the channel has already had a video about these supermarkets. They are absolutely in every district of Kiev and throughout Ukraine. In general, there are about 60,000 people working in the whole holding. I worked in the main office of this holding. The main office is located in a business center and is located on 2 floors. There are a lot of people working here, but of course some of them work remotely. I, as a person who especially likes to work in the office, yes, I really like cool offices, and very often I worked in the office and sometimes from home. Of course, now working in an office is very different from working in an office before the full-scale invasion about 2.5 years ago. Now almost every big office has its own shelter where we go down during air missile attacks, and in this video I will also show you the bunker phase of the group in the main office, including also this company is quite developed. It takes great care of its employees, so there are many social bonuses such as health insurance after the probation period, risk insurance and other interesting things. By the way, it's our kitchen. There are 4 or even 5 kitchens in the office. It's quite ordinary, but here there is everything that we need. The same here is quite developed corporate culture. We often gather for games like cash flow or mafia and other besides convenient enough schedules works also, as I said, you can work from home and remotely. By the way, you can see this is our canteen, which is located on one of the floors of the office, and you can punch in dishes using AI. And yes, I forgot to say the most important things. If you haven't seen the previous video on the channel where I told you exactly who I work for, at the group now I was working as project manager of guest service or head of guest support. In general, this is my main specialization. For more than 11 years I worked in the field of customer experience, in contact centers, sales departments and so on. Actually, I started my career as a contact center operator, then as a seller manager, then as a business trainer, business coach, group leaders, contact center manager, and I finished my career in recruitment at the company before the full-scale invasion, or rather at the beginning of the full-scale invasion, exactly in the position of deputy operation director and head of call center or contact center. After that time, when we had a full-scale war in Ukraine, I worked on my YouTube project, including I started to enter this period of time and didn't plan to return to work for the company as I was already engaged in my own project. You know that I was planning to open a studio for women's development and for the development of children. But it happened in the last 6 months that we have very high prices, have appeared new laws, and now this project costs significantly more. It was one of the reasons why I returned, or rather agreed to the project to work for the company. As the company conducts on a regular basis some education trainings for employees. In addition, recently we had a campaign. I do not know how to call it right. We gave blood as donors. I will not insert a video here as many people react badly to such medical history associated with blood and other things like this. I also became the first in my life donors and I plan to do it on a regular basis in the future. Before that, I also wanted to become a donor because I think it's a very useful thing, especially now in Ukraine, where the syringe is really necessary legs. Unfortunately, before, for health reasons, I couldn't afford it because I had an operation on 2 legs 3 years ago, but now my health is fine and I can afford to be a donor. And if you don't know, there are different formats, but more often than once every 2 months to donate blood is not possible as a donor. By the way, have any of you ever been a blood donor or anything else? Write in the comments, please. It's really interesting for me. And on the video you can see a separate type of negotiation meeting room. Since there are a lot of people working in the office and not enough meeting room for everyone, we have small booths throughout the office where you can adjust the light and air conditioners and they are soundproofed. As for my project, I will definitely come back to it, or rather realize it. Now we are actively working with the team on it in parallel, but its opening is planned for this fall. If you want to support my project, you can do it on the links in the description to this video, and also on the channel there is a detailed video about the project. But this video is not about that, so I continue to tell you about working in the office. And now we'll come to another part of the office. We also have a meditation room in the office where you can be in silence or turn on your music and relax a little. We also have a message room right in the office where employees can get a message. It's paid but much cheaper than message outside the office. By the way, my doctor has also prescribed a course of back message. I think this is a common problem for everyone who has a sedentary job. You need to find a balance because both leg work is bad and sedentary work is bad. In general, my job is computer-based and so I also have a lot of meetings. Mostly they are all online as most of the team works from different parts of the world. By the way, I was at one of the meetings and there was an air raid, so let's go to the shelter and see what it looks like. There are no people here yet, but in a couple of minutes there will be a lot of people here. Of course, I'm not going to film them. In general, there is everything you need for work and there is tea, coffee, water, and this shelter is located in the underground parking lot on the -2nd floor. Actually, my husband's company also has a shelter in the underground parking lot on the -1st floor. The raid was over, I went home to change. By the way, yes, my office is close to home, it's a perfect match. And I went back to the office and the neighbors are renovating and I'm not very comfortable working at home right now. And this is me from the window watching how skillfully the driver parks his truck. It was just bringing groceries to Silpo. Guys, separately, I want to thank you for supporting my channel, for your likes and comments. It's very important for me to promote my channel, and also if you have the desire and opportunity, you can support my channel by buying me coffee on the link in the description. Thanks you. Actually, this is a meditation room. By the way, write in the comments which part of the office you like best. All in all, I have a couple more calls with the team today, and that's the end of the working day. I work with a lot of teams in the office besides my own, so sometimes I have 6, 7 or 8 meetings in a day in a row. It's another kitchen in the office, of course. We also always have some kind of music playing in the toilets. Also, sometimes I see how other departments work, like I went to the grocery store. In general, this is how the warehouse looks like in all stores, and it was my childhood dream to pack a lot of groceries, so I helped my colleagues a little bit to work here too. This is a short overview. I hope you liked it. Don't forget to write in the comments whether it's so, and see you in the next video on the channel. See ya guys, bye.